can't get enough of our VQ guys.
Really, nigga?
So I have not been back in a minute. I apologize, you guys. I have not been active. I found a dope little spot that I was just getting a few clips of my car, and I thought, why not? I got a few extra minutes to talk to my peoples I haven't been able to talk to in a minute. And especially more than anything, I appreciate everybody on my Instagram that helped me get to 30K. And it's been a change. We've had a lot of things going on, so I haven't been able to get time to really do too much. I've been working on the car. I'm always doing changes, and I'm always doing content on Instagram and TikTok, but YouTube I haven't showed no love. So today is going to be the official day that we go over. Just everybody says there's fitment issues with On3, which I'll get to in a moment. When it comes to the turbos, issues with just the wastegates, blow-off valves, what it sounds like, if it makes power, if the Gen 1 can handle it, specifically Gen 1s, you know, newer, the Gen 2s and Gen 3s completely a lot different. We're not gonna get into that in this video, but I'm just gonna generally go over the whole turbo install, issues I've encountered into the just about 6 months I've had it. So let's get into it. All right, so just to show you guys, I know a lot of people probably wonder, but this is new. We got the GT500 wing. I do need this part. I don't want to get too much into the aesthetics, but that's just really the only thing. I've had everything else. I need this little piece, the flap. We ended up getting some bead locks because we're going to be going to the track soon. And for a lot of people that don't know, yeah, it has been wrapped blue. I probably haven't done a video since then, but you guys know we've had the SVEs. We just kept the skinnies in the front. And obviously the turbo kit, the more thing you guys want to see more than anything. So we're gonna get into it. So getting into it, hopefully you guys can get a good view. I generally haven't had too many problems when I first bought it. I don't know how the last owner treated the turbo. You know, you're supposed to, turbo cars is a lot different than supercharged. You can't just turn them off after doing back-to-back pulls. And I learned that the first time. And a few times I've caught myself. I just had the turbo rebuilt, and I'm pretty sure it's already blown again. I had something happen where the car died a few days ago. I don't want to get into that, but fitment issues, it's definitely not fun. When it comes to putting it on, it's pretty much straightforward. When it came to putting on the turbo kit, I'll show you guys right now. There was definitely some things that were not fun, which was one was routing this pipe in. You have to cut apart your frame when it comes to the headlight right there, and it'll come down. And then other than that, I mean, putting on the down pipe is pretty simple. It's plug and play, pretty much go. The only thing that's a pain is dealing with your melting bumper, and I kind of just cut it and said screw it at that point, because whatever I do, it was already melted when I first put it on. So just to give you guys an idea, other than that, I feel like the kit is simple. Just if you have the money, just buy the kit, buy the cheapest turbo, change the turbo out, get a precision. I do have something coming soon. I do not want to give it away, but I just said the name. If you can put 2 and 2 together, we are going to get a smaller turbo, and it should bolt right up. But another thing about On3 that is not great either is just the fitment, the way that they make their turbos. You know, On3 is definitely the most fair priced when it comes to turbos out there. I think there's a few other companies. You can buy them used, pretty fair priced, which is another good thing. I traded my old kit for this, so I did not pay for it, but fully when it came down to it, honestly, just the way that they design it, they make it so you cannot buy another turbo from nowhere else. I'm sorry, On3, but your turbos are garbage. But I'm not trying to down anyone. The kit, it does have a few fitment issues, you know, but I don't expect anything aftermarket to fit just like how it does OEM. You know, it's just nothing ever works like that, and that's just the bare truth. So at the end of the day, if you want to get a fair price kit, put a little bit more money into it, just get it On3, upgrade the turbo. I've heard issues that people do have with the, I'm trying to think of it, they have issues with the blow-off valves and the wastegates. I did have my own little issue with it recently, and I had one of the pipes blow off, and that's just from scraping. It was tack welded poorly. Other than that, I mean, it's been pretty good. Other than the turbo issues, I mean, I feel like you guys can't go wrong with this kit. At the end of the day, I have been through 2 different NA setups. Here, I'm gonna put you guys down, but just to give you guys an idea, I've been through 2 different NA setups, or 3. I've been Holley, CJ, and an 18 manifold. I never got to see the full potential of the 18 manifold because I just went Holley, and then I just went Cobra Jet, and then I had my fun with that. The track closed down, and then at that point, I was just like, the only fun I'm gonna have is boosted, just to get my point out of the car. So we ended up going Paxton, ran that for a while, got a really good deal on it. Shout out to Vortec. And my guy Louise over there, if you guys need anything, make sure to hit him up. Tell him Boosted Coyote or Coyote 50 sent you. And then the main thing is, it's just, you can't really get a price turbo kit for $4,500 or $5 grand, $6K, depending on what upgrades you get. You know, the intercooler, the blow-off valves, etc. We'll see. I haven't had any issues. I like the sound that it comes with, but that's just the wastegates. But I mean, honestly, paying for something that's $4 to $5K, you really can't go wrong. Pay $2 grand for a turbo if you have to put it on a credit card, you know, whatever you got to do. But at the end of the day, that's the only issue. Otherwise, I love it. I'm going to put some pull videos in it for you guys. But I mean, hopefully this was enough to get you guys to figure out. There's not too many fitment issues. If you guys want, I don't know what you guys want in content future-wise, but just let me know. And this was just more of like a ranting video. Some people don't like it, don't like it. If you don't fuck with it, then go on to the next, my guy. But other than that, the kit has been pretty good. It's treating me well.